Hello, everybody. This is the Fantasy Typhoon, and it's game time.
It's about to go down in a minute. Let me touch down. I'ma get it. Cause I been waiting all night. It's game time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Game Time. I'm your humble host, the Fantasy Typhoon, owner, CEO, sole proprietor of the Fantasy Typhoon Studios. If you're watching on YouTube, what's up? Welcome aboard. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click that notification. So every time I go live, sometimes I just like this impromptu, just going live. I'm here to answer questions. So welcome if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on LinkedIn, welcome. Welcome aboard. I'm here for your questions. If you're watching on Periscope, what's up? It's the Fantasy Typhoon. I'm here for questions. Look, this show was birthed from my mind for the simple fact that, one day I was just sitting back looking at Twitter and it came down my timeline. I don't know, some guy had a question at the top. He had the at symbol and one expert, at another 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 expert. Okay, let me just follow this for a minute. And I followed it and nobody answered this question. So I was like, okay, so maybe there need to be some sort of avenue, to help you guys out, answer some of your questions. So I just sit here. I'm new. You might not be used to me right now. The Fantasy Typhoon, come grow with me. I'm trying to build a community. Actually, I have a question for you. I want us all to build together. In my Dynasty League, I have a 1. I would say about a 1.8 is what it projected to end. We don't know. Early. Guy want to give me Michael Pittman for my projected late first. Let's just call it a late first. Excuse me. For my projected late first for Michael Pittman. Hey, what should I do? I'm here. I need help too. It's not a one-way street. So just going over the itinerary. Monday show is did I help you or did I hurt you? It's called Help or Hurt. So you actually get to talk to me. Tell me straight up, Typhoon, you help me. Hey, Typhoon, you hurt me, man. You hurt me. I have to have thick skin. I can take it. Tuesday is the waiver show. We get you ready. Fab, redraft, dynasty, keepers, auction. It don't matter. It's kind of like the fab day. Give me all your fab. Give me your waivers advice. If you need advice on your waivers, I'm here. I have a special guest on those days. Special guest is slots are already being accepted from now throughout the end of the season for every Tuesday, probably around 8 o'clock slot is where I want to do it, but I'm kind of flexible with the guests. They can't make it at 8 o'clock on the dot. So if you're an expert out there, hit me on the DM via Twitter, leave a comment, whatever. If you would like to come on one Tuesday, bring some waiver wires for you. Bring some waivers. This is not desperation asking you. I got people. This is just me trying to open up. I don't want to cater to just one community or one side of the fence. I'm trying to open the doors here at Fantasy Typhoon Studios for everybody. I want everybody to feel welcome, and be welcome. Open with open arms. Fantasy Typhoon is a loving guy. I got love for everybody out there. This is a rough thing that we're doing. Rough business we in, to be honest. So I know how it is. So I'm here to open doors up. If you got less followers than me, more followers than me, I really don't care. As long as you bring something to the table, you got good advice, you want to try to help somebody too. You have that in your heart, trying to use your platform and the gift that God has given you to be a fantasy analyst, kind of see through the smoke screen on some of these players, hey, you're welcome. I just go over some things right quick on let's see. I'm new to this, so bear with. I'm trying to share my screen. Let's see. There it is. All right. All right. So there we go. Hopefully Roto World don't mind me doing this. I don't know if this is some kind of infringement or something. Hopefully this might help you guys. So I'll just go through just some, it's early on. We don't set rosters right now, so start sit advice isn't detrimental at this point, but you do kind of want to know. Now, I do have Doc coming on tomorrow. The Doc will be in tomorrow. So he will go through pretty much all of this. I'll touch bases on pretty much everything we're going through now. Let's see. I got Peter. Hold on. Let me answer this question right quick. Peter 2180. I have Edwards, Hilaire, and Bell. What should you do? Hey, Peter, give me a little bit more information, my man. Is this Dynasty Keepers, redraft? And what do you mean what you should do? Should you cut one or should you trade one? Is that what you should do? Hit me back, Peter. Hit me back, Peter. Give me a little bit more information. Kind of let me know if it's PPR or if it's kind of standard or 0.5 or tight end premium. And let me know a little bit of those scoring settings. Half PPR. Peter says just half PPR. So what do you mean what you should do? Peter, you trying to trade them? You can help me out with that. Oh, you don't know. Ah, man. I mean, if this is a dynasty league, of course you're keeping LF. Bell probably will move on to higher ground. Bell will probably move on to higher grounds next year. I'm stuck, Peter. I don't know. I don't really know what to. I don't know what to tell you. What value do I have? What value do I have? You have good value for both. Because look, this is a get well game for Le'Veon Bell. He's playing these suckers here, the team that he came from. Man, he might get 3 touchdowns. This is a statement game for Bell. Bell has already, look, I promise you, behind the scenes, Bell has already told Andy Reid and Bieniemy, look, I want some touchdowns here. I want to show Adam Gase. This is pretty much the reason why I came here, of course, to get a ring too. I really want to show these guys, look, you made a mistake, let me go. You know how those revenge games go. So, it's not Dynasty, this is redraft. We in COVID-19, man. So I say hold on to both. If this wasn't COVID, I tell you to move. Maybe let Le'Veon Bell have that good game tomorrow, at least 2 touchdowns, at least 2 tubs. Then trade him away. This is COVID-19. He says it's not Dynasty. This is COVID-19, Peter. I mean, hold on for right now. I would say just hold on. I want to help you a little bit more, but my hands feel a little bit tired. Got another question here. Inceptivus. Trade Freeman. I'm assuming Devonta Freeman and Devontae Parker for Chase Edmonds. What is this? Is this redraft Inceptivus or is this Dynasty? If this is redraft, Edmonds got a shelf life though. Edmonds has like 2-3 game shelf life. Now I have Doctor on tomorrow and we'll talk about King and Drake. I'll put that down. So oh no, Peter, don't play them both. But hold on, Peter, I'll get to you in 1 second. Let me finish with Inceptivus. Trade Freeman for Parker. You have trade Devonta Freeman and Devontae Parker for Chase. Now Chase Edmonds is about to have, I think they're on bye this week, so that would be irrelevant. So you'll get one good game. You'll get one good game with Chase Edmonds, and then Drake will come back in and kind of cloud up cloud that up. So kind of watch yourself there. Edmonds is a good player. I like Edmonds better than Drake, even starting from week one. It doesn't care what I think. Remember, it's what the coaching staff thinks and what the offensive coordinator thinks. Those are the guys putting the guys on the field and putting them in position to give you fantasy points. So let's see, and Drake. For Edmonds and Drake. Oh, yeah, do that. Freeman and Parker for Edmonds and Drake. Yes, you're covering yourself. Absolutely. Go ahead and do that deal. You got Kelly. Let's go back to Peter again. Kelly and Dobbins. Woo, love Dobbins. Dobbins about to show out, but it's Pittsburgh. It's Pittsburgh, so Peter, I love Dobbins. Mark Ingram is out. So he only has to compete with Gus Edwards. They playing those Pittsburgh Steelers, my man. They are heavy on run defense. They shut Saquon Barkley down. He was almost in the minus column. Saquon Barkley when Pittsburgh Steelers played the New York Giants. So kind of temper expectations with Dobbins. Joshua Kelly, I like him. I like him for a little temporary fix until Eckler is back. But that's still not what we want as far as me, myself. I want those ballers, man. I'm looking for ballers. Like I said, I have the doctor coming on. So if you guys have any questions for the doc tomorrow about any of your players, he'll be on tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have Doc come on, so we hit him with a lot of you guys' questions. I just want to sit back and go through some of these here. Let's see. How do I move this up? Juju knee did not practice Wednesday. Deontay Johnson did not practice Wednesday. He just returned from back injury. I told y'all already, Antonio Brown. Look, this dude's ready to rock and roll. Of course he looks fantastic. Of course he looks fantastic. Dude doesn't do anything but work out. Travis Homer, knee contusion. We'll talk to Doc about that. We'll talk to Doc about all this backfield. Miles Sanders. I need to know about him myself. Sanders missed week 7 game Thursday with an injury, and early reports suggested a 1-2 week timeline for running back to return. So, man, he has my Cowboys. That is a cupcake matchup. Man, if I can get Miles Sanders in my lineup, I'm going to have a camper. Might not have him, though. That's part of the game. You have to prepare for injury. Be prepared. I had Boston Scott. I dropped him. That wasn't worth a handcuff. That's why I was trying to tell folks all season. They need to add a running back. And it has nothing, and I repeat, nothing. I repeat one more time, nothing to do with Miles Sanders. Folks don't seem to understand that. This is real football, not fantasy. They need to cover themselves just in case Miles Sanders goes down. Miles Sanders went down. Now you got Corey Clement and you got Boston Scott sitting there and they're lost. They wish they would have done the Devontae Freeman thing or had some kind of upgradable back. They did it here in Tampa. They backed up Ronald Jones with Leonard Fournette, Greg Augman. I'll get Greg Augman on the show too. We need to go over this. Tampa Bay situation. Fournette has supplanted LaShawn McCoy and hurry up and obvious passing situation. Yes, this is real. Now, look, see, here's the thing about Fournette. Now, I had Ronald Jones on my show, and I told Ronald Jones that he should be 1,000-yard back this year. So hopefully we can get that happen. But just in case something happens to my man, Rojo, Fournette already has third down duties locked. So now he becomes first, second. He becomes a complete every down back. I'm talking about an RB1. I'm talking about Zeke, Christian McCaffrey, Kamara, Barkley, Fournette. He becomes in that space. That's the company he becomes. That's the company he becomes safe around. That's the company he becomes safe with. Let's see. Chris Carson would do him too. Michael Thomas. Man, I don't know what's happening with Michael Thomas. I don't know. Well, as long as they say you should have him for the stretch run, that's pretty much all you need him for. Is the hoist of Lombardi. Austin Hooper didn't practice, so he might not go. Joku. Harrison Bryant was the top tight end last week in PPR in your PPR league. Believe it or not, Harrison Bryant, rookie, was the stick around for the Monday show. That's when I go over the top five PPR quarterbacks, top five PPR running backs, top five PPR tight ends, and top five PPR wide receivers. N'Keal Harry, look, is he on your roster? I don't know why you're rostering this dude. I don't see what's so sexy about N'Keal Harry. I don't get it. I don't get why folks are still hanging on to him. Aaron Jones remains sidelined. He probably won't go this week. So this is another Jamal Williams week. Tim Patrick is not practicing Wednesday. And yes, Tim Patrick is standing in for Cortland Sutton. Everything Cortland Sutton was logged in to do, Tim Patrick comes right in and does the same thing Cortland Sutton was deemed to do. That's why you don't see Jerry Jeudy getting the ball like you really want him to. Michael Pittman Jr. Yeah, once again, help me with my question. Help me with my question. I have a deal on the table. My late one for Michael Pittman Jr. He's returning from IR. I'll do one more page, and I'm going to get out of here just for checking in a little bit. Joe Mixon is not practicing. Mark Ingram was not practicing. He shouldn't go. The Houston Chronicle, Aaron Wilson reports teams have called the Texans about availability of Randall Cobb. Man, y'all better move him. Philip Lindsay, concussion. He should go. Andy Dalton, concussion. He should go. Will Fuller, here's the one that's interesting. It's intriguing. The Athletics, Aaron Reese reports Packers are among the teams to acquire about the availability of Will Fuller. Man, Will Fuller to just think Devontae Adams and Will Fuller. Woo. Boy, he'll take Will Fuller will immediately come in and take over that MVS, Marcus Valdez-Scantling role. Boy, that's a lot of points in his role. Marquez Valdez-Scantling just don't know how to take care of it yet. Jordan Reed from injured reserve. Tevin Coleman's coming back, so that's going to put Jarrett McKinnon to the side. Allen Robinson is the concussion protocol. Let's see if I have any questions. All right, let me get back to the questions here. Let's see. You don't know what to do. Pete, I still don't really understand your question. I don't understand your question, sir. What do you want me to tell you to do? You say you have, you're just telling me what players you have. This is your question to me. I have Edwards, Hilaire, and Bell. What should I do? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you should do. Do what? What do you I don't understand your question, sir. I'm trying to help you, but you're not giving me anything to go on, my friend. He says this is not fantasy football advice. I can take it. I'm trying to help you, man. I don't know your question. You got to give me more than that. Folks, if you ask me questions, folks, you gotta give me something to work with here. You gotta give me something to work with. You gotta give me something to work with. Don't just come on and please don't do this. It's right here. I have Edwards, Hilaire, and Bell. What should I do? I mean, what should you do? What do you want to do? You trying to start them? You trying to trade them? Is this dynasty? All right, let's go back and I'll close out. Folks, I'm trying to get used to you. I'm new at doing this, so bear with me. I'm trying to get a community together, and as I grow, we all grow. Doug Marrone says he plans to make changes coming out of the team's Week 8 bye. Jalen Reagor practicing Wednesday, so we might get him back. So if you held him in Dynasty, put him on IR, so you might get a chance to actually use him. Sean Jackson is down. John Brown is practicing Wednesday. So that Gabriel Davis guy, this guy right here, Gabriel Davis, nice little sneaky stash over the offseason if John Brown doesn't resign. Dalvin Cook, he'll practice Wednesday. Dallas Goedert, that's my man. Let's see, did he get into any kind of practice? Yep, he'll be a plug and play tight end one whenever he's cleared. That's right. That is so true. All right, folks. I'll go ahead and get out of here. Trying to get in here for my late night crew from the West Coast. Let's see. Trying to help you out, man. I'm trying to help you, folks. Trying to help. All right. Let's see what we're gonna do here. All right, folks. We out. Make sure you check tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have the doc on. And then we'll be able to go through some injury updates. And we'll see if some of these players coming back. Will be some players are close. You know, some players might have to wait a little bit, might have to keep them on the shelf. I just want to know what's up with Miles Sanders. All right, folks, we go.
It's about to go down. In a minute, let me touch down. I'ma get it. Cause I been waiting all night. It's game time.